Hey guys, Shadney back with day 5 of the October 31 Days of Spooky Scraps. I think I've mentioned this in every other video, but if you're interested in the printable for this, the whole little book, it is available as a free download, and the link will be down in the description of the video, as well as if you don't want to deal with that and you just want a physical copy of this, there will be a link to the listing in my shop so that you can just get a physical copy. It'll come just like this, with the hole punched and a little ring that you can add it onto whenever you get it. So there's that. So day 5 is this layout, which is a Missy Wooden. And in my head, I was totally going to do all of the mixed media, but I'm exhausted. India's sick. She's not contagious, so she is at school because it's also picture day, and she's missed like 3.5 days so far from this round of sickness, but she's doctor approved to go back to school last Friday. But yeah, so anyways, we were up all night. It was super fun. She's coughing her head off, so it's been wonderful. So I'm exhausted. We're not going to do mixed media. That's too much effort. Plus, I wanted to use the coffee stencil, but I am lazy AF, so I never clean it off, and I really just don't want to clean it off today. So that's not happening. So we're just going to do some splatters in the background and call that good. But we're going to, this is a print, or just, I mean, it's just an image from Pinterest. And so we're going to do our title kind of like this, where it's kind of layeredy like that. And I was going to go through and do the outline so that it would be cool, but I, again, am very lazy today and I'm exhausted. So we're not doing that. We're just going to layer it up. So, before anything, we're going to do the mixed media so it has time to dry while we're cutting our letters. So the two I've pulled out and I've already shaken them. I didn't shake this one very well, I guess, because it's all gross at the bottom. Tangelo from Dina Weekly's, it's the gloss spray, and then Coral from Heidi Swap's Color Shine. And this is like my all-time favorite, I think, mist of anything. It's so pretty and delicate, and it can go on anything, and even on like dark colors it's really pretty. So we're our photo is gonna go here, and then our letters are gonna go out to the side because we're gonna do PSL for pumpkin spice latte. No, well, that's a frap. We're still gonna do PSL. It's fine, it doesn't matter. PSL. So our splatters will be kind of in that ish area. So we're going to go ahead and do that part. Oh, and apparently our splatters are just going to be everywhere. Actually, you know, I lied. We're just going to make a big old nice mess. And actually, I've kind of naturally just went in kind of a diagonal, so we'll encourage that. Okay, so we're good on the Tangelo, and then we're gonna do the coral. And the difference is, I mean, not the difference, there's a lot of differences obviously, but this coral is got shimmer in it, so it'll add just a little bit of extra shimmer to the layout. Whereas that Tangelino, it's a gloss spray, so if it goes on thick, it'll be glossy, but if not, it will just be a color. Okay, we're gonna call that good. Set this aside to dry while we work on letters and clean up our big giant mess. It really was a big giant mess, man. Okay, so what I've pulled out is I've just pulled out a little bit of everything random. I did pull these out because it's got the pumpkin spice little guy and like that little pumpkin guy, and it's just a little more fall-y rather than Halloweeny, so we pulled those out. And then I pulled the little stars out, and I pulled these stickers out because I really like this orangey flower sticker. I think that'll incorporate well in there, and we might pull in that little label. And there's another one of those orange flowers. So we can pull those in to add a little bit of pretty to it. I'm going to stick this over here. And then from there, okay, so then what I did was I knew I had, I'm going to pull all this over so you can see why I picked the embellishments I picked. First and foremost, I wanted to use the pumpkin spice and everything nice, and then that's the part that goes with it. So, and then there's also these guys, I think came in that set too. There's acorns, but I don't know if it's these acorns or if it's, I think it's these acorns, the tiny acorns. Okay, so I pulled that in. Then I also pulled in this set, which is the Witch's Brew coffee set. And I'm not going super Halloween with this because I know this photo, I don't know when exactly it was from, but I want to say it might have even been in November. I'm not really sure. But more than anything, I wanted to pull, crap, get out, this little cup with the little pumpkin in it. So we're going to pull him out. Then I knew that I had these nice rusty orange pumpkins pieces in from last year. Oh, I got orange everywhere, man. So I don't know why I have 3, but I have 3 of those. Not 3 of everything else. But so I pulled all the pumpkins in, and then I pulled in anything else that was in that color from last year. So this is from the Thanksgiving set. He's a little fox. And then these 2 are from the Halloween, it's the Halloween Basics set that has just like the hearts and stars and plus signs. So there's that. Then I just went through and found other little pumpkins from last year's stuff. All of last year's is kind of all mixed together. I think I've shown y'all this, but it's just a big hodgepodge of stuff. So I just pulled out random. So just all the pumpkins. These 2 I think are from the Oh My Gourd set, and then this one is from a Thanksgiving set. I think the Snarky Thanksgiving set. These are from the Halloween sprinkles, and there's just hearts and a little tiny pumpkin. I don't know that I'm going to use all of this because that's a lot of stuff, but that's what I pulled out. Then I also have these little Felicity Jane tiny pumpkins that are not going to open. Oh, okay. And they're just little tiny pumpkins, and there's leaves in there as well. So I pulled those. Oh, it's because they had a sticker. They weren't supposed to open. That was the point. Okay. Then I pulled out this because that orange is the exact orange of these guys. So, of course, I had to incorporate that. And then the same reason I pulled these is because it's that deep, dark orange, and that's not in everything. So what we can use on this layout, we're going to pull in. So especially the pumpkin, obviously, but I think these little flowers as well. So, and then I also just pulled in the coffee pieces, which are very similar orange right there. I mean, they're not exactly, but it's almost the same. So we'll pull some of those in as well. And then last, I pulled in the You're the Pumpkin to My Spice, and this is from the Hey Pumpkin collection from Crate Paper from a couple of years ago. So those are our embellishments. And then I showed you all these. Yeah, okay. So this is our photo. What I did is I cut 3 pieces of paper at 2 by 4. So that will just go in here. So we'll do, like, our P will be like that. And then our L. And then our S is going to be the hard part. So we're going to curve off all the edges. And then, okay, so we need to keep him kind of chunky. We're going to keep him chunky. There we go. Actually, I think he looks better. Maybe he's the same. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to do the middle for that. Okay. Oh, also, I pulled out these guys because they were in my little messy thing up there. Just waiting to be used on something. So why not? We're going to use them. Actually, let's do this. Okay. So before all this, last night, before I went to bed, I pulled out all these different papers. And in my head, I was going to use these 3 papers for the letters and then do this for the outline. But that was last night, and now I'm tired. So we're not doing that. And then these were all going to be layering for behind the photo. So we're going to go ahead and set those aside. But we are going to use all of these guys and this guy to do our letters. And they're over here. So let's go ahead and start here. And I could totally trace and draw these and make them look perfect, but I'm tired and we're not doing that. So we're just gonna be really generic with it. So there's our P, one of our P's. Okay, PSL. Okay, PSL. So let's do the L out of this. And then we'll go ahead and there we go. Oh, come on. Okay, there's the L. And then we're going to do the S. Where's this? There he is. Out of this guy. The S is going to be the more difficult one to do. Oh man, I have to let go. So there is part of it. Come on, come on, come on. And it's totally fine if they're not perfect, but obviously we don't want them to be too crazy. So there's that. So PSL. Okay. I'm gonna move these guys over. And then I want to do, no, we can't throw those away. Okay. And then I want to do the orangey ones. So let's do this one as the S, and then these as the sides. So this one's going to be the L. Let's do this one as the L. Actually, let's do this one as the P because you'll see more of the pattern. And actually, I'm going to make him kind of crooked so that the pattern's not straight up and down. I don't know why, but in my head, that just sounds like a good idea. So we'll go in and do this. Go around. So now there's our other P. And then S will be this guy. So just to make my life easier, we're going to do that. I'm going to set him aside because he is massive. And then we'll go ahead and do our little S. S. So Phil and I spent the weekend in Beaver's Bend with friends. I have 2 girlfriends that we've been friends since elementary school, and just like everybody else, I mean, obviously we don't get to see each other as much as we want to, but last year we started going to Beaver's Bend in October. So once a year we go. We've decided to make it an annual thing, but this is only our second time. So every year we're going to Beaver's Bend for 3 nights. And Beaver's Bend is here in Oklahoma, so it's not a super far drive or anything. So it makes it kind of nice. And they're all here in Oklahoma as well. So So we just went down and had a little friends weekend with, you know, good food. We all took turns cooking, and we played games and drank and hot tubbed and all the fun things. So it was a really fun weekend. And then Phil, we had to leave super early yesterday morning because Phil had to go to Vegas for work. So he is not home. I am home with the kiddo. I mean, not right now. She's at school right now, but yeah. So there is that. I don't know exactly how we're going to lay these out, but I just figure I need to go ahead and get some adhesive on the back of this before I pull the layout back over here. And then we'll go ahead and do some, sorry, something. I don't remember what. Now here's the question. Do I want these to be flat, or do I want to pop them up with Stampin' Dimensionals? Actually, here I have this. Let's do this. There we go. What's the question? I don't remember. There was something I was gonna tell y'all or say or ask or something. I don't remember what it was. Okay, so today is the other days for the series so far. They've been pre-made, like I was able to get them all made ahead of time. But this is the first one that, like, this is the 5th day, and it is October 5th right now. Like, I'm doing it in the morning. I dropped Indy off at school, and now I'm trying to hurry and get this done so we can upload it. And then I'm going to try to work ahead a little bit. Because Phil's out of town this week, but he'll come back Thursday. So after that, I won't be home alone to be able to work on stuff. So we're going to, let's do our photos. Okay. Or our photo. There's one. Uno photo. Okay. This guy, I already know. I want to go ahead and fix him right there. First off, but then I want to make him a little fancy border. Oh man, I missed one. Okay, so there's that. Ooh, you know what else I want? I want a craft doily. So let's pull one of those out, because that'll be a nice texture to add in there. Okay, so if you've not followed me, the big thing for me whenever doing my layering is adding different textures and shapes. So everything's not very perfect all the way throughout. So adding stuff like a doily will add some extra movement and texture to your layers. And then adding stuff like a border, especially one that doesn't go all the way across, which this is just a scrap. I just used what I had of this scrap. But that will help. All of these are scraps. And that I already had. So we'll just layer stuff up as we see fit. That I don't need to be right here. Oh man. Okay. Get all these little thingies off. Okay. So I want to go ahead and put some fun foam behind my photo first, just to make life easier later. And I have orange fun foam, so let's use that. Oh, that's weird. I don't like that. So I'm going to go like that, and then just trim my fun foam to the photo. And then we'll stick him on with all the tear tape. And then we'll go from there. Actually, let's add some stamping to this layout because I didn't do the mixed media, so there won't be a lot in the background. So let's add stamping, and that will help kind of round it out, I think. Okay, so we're gonna, before anything, let's go ahead and add, let's not add our doily first because I don't want to stick that right on the edge. And I'm not, what's that word? I'm not inking the edges because I don't feel like dealing with it. So that's what's happening today. So let's go in with him. Actually, I should ink the edges because they're kind of the same colors. Crap. Okay. But I'm not dipping. I'm just using what's already on the little thingy. Okay. So we'll go in and do him as well. So it's not going to be super heavily inked. It's just going to be a little bit. And then let's do him. That guy. There we go. Just add a little bit of stuff. Okay, I need to stick him in here somewhere. Let's get this guy on here. Where are we going to stick him? Let's do that. Because on our layout, we did our splatters like that, so that will keep that eye going that way. So we'll go ahead and do that. Two, three. Stick him in there. Okay, let's go ahead and stick him on here, where he's just kind of peeking out a little bit. So do it like that. Kind of over it now. Okay, I'm gonna say that's enough for now. Let's see. Actually, let's do this. I'm gonna do a layer of this guy. So I absolutely love this paper, and I'm not being super careful right now. So it's totally fine. Okay, gonna peel him off. We'll stick him right there. Okay, all of this is gonna go over here, out of the way. And then I think this should be dry, and I don't need this anymore. Okay. Kind of perfect. There's one little spot that's not dry, but that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and add the tear tape to the back of this so that when we are ready, it'll just go straight down. And then we'll go ahead and get these guys all ready to go. So, I think I just want to do them kind of wonky. I was thinking about doing it just so that it looks like a shadow, but kind of like him where he kind of overlaps. And I should have thought this through, but I need to add some ink to him because the background is too similar. And we'll add a little bit to this. And then we'll also do it to the top L because it's that creamy, whitey, off-white, whatever. There we go. Okay, so let's do the S. So it goes this way. Let's do that. And then next one, gotta get that L in there, and then we'll kind of place it around so that, let's do that, so that everything lines up really well. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the photo, stick him down, because I wanna overlap that P onto that area right there, I think. So let's do him right there. And then we'll go in with these little guys. And then we'll embellish the crap out of this whole thing. So let's go P. Come on. Get the tape off this guy. So I'm curious, how many people are playing along with the little 31 days of spooky scraps? I know several of my design team are, which is awesome. If you follow me on Instagram, whenever they've been posting pictures, I've been resharing them on my stories. So if you want to see what they're doing to mimic the inspiration, or to what they're doing with the inspiration, that's what I'm trying to say, then they'll be on Instagram and I'll tag them so you can go in and see what everyone's doing. There's also a hashtag 31 days of spooky scraps, and that will anyone that's playing along can use the hashtag. And if you do play along and especially share, please use the hashtag or tag me or something so that I can see what you make. And then, but if you want to go in, you can use that to see what everyone's doing. What if I did that one? Okay, we're gonna do this. He's not super sticky. We're gonna add some tear tape. He's sticky, but he's not sticky enough, I feel like. So we're just gonna add a little bit of extra. And then tuck him in here, maybe. Maybe tuck him in. Let's see. Oh, crap. We're going with that kind of diagonal again. Oh, crap. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go like that, but this one will be hanging off the edge, so we need to add a little Stampin' Dimensional for him. Okay, so someone mentioned using, I had talked about, I needed to get one of those little tools so you can unstick your stickers that has the powder in it. And someone mentioned just using baby powder, so I need to figure out how to do that. So we're gonna work on that. That's something to work on for the future. And then I wanna stick him in here. He needs a lot of Stampin' Dimensionals. Okay, it'll be like, kind of like that. Yeah. But I think this one, he's going to have to be 2 deep. Not 2 like T-O-O, but 2 like T-W-O. Okay, and then because I was gone over the weekend, October's release will be this coming weekend if I can get everything together. I've got a lot of orders to catch up on too. So we're playing catch up, trying to get the orders done, trying to get, oh, he'll fit right there. Yep. And then trying to do something. Oh, and then trying to get the stuff ready for the next something. I don't know what I'm saying. There's words and I don't know what they are. So I'm going to go ahead and stick those guys on there. I don't know how I ended up with 3, if like one just fell off or what, but I figured go ahead and use them when they coordinate because they're that perfect orangey color. Okay, so I want to pull him in here as well. Maybe right in there. Ooh, up here. Stick him there. And then we can go in with these little guys and add. I want to add these guys in here. And then the little coffee beans. And then those will kind of be our embellishment spots, I guess. There's plenty more things that I totally could do these all over the place. I mean, I've got plenty of these guys that coordinate, but we're just gonna call it good for 3. We don't have to go over the top for everything we do. That's a reminder to myself, not just you guys. There's a heart. I want him. If I can get him out. I just want that orange guy. I just want to stick him on there. And let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go in with all of these guys next, and then we can sprinkle in stuff at the end. So I want to get these guys on here. Come on. Why are you not open? So I want him in here somewhere, and he's super sticky, so that's kind of perfect. Then we have a coffee cup in each, which works out in our favor. That's awesome. Okay. I feel like he needs to go here, like over here, but let's stick him there. Don't question it, just stick him down. I feel like there was another one that was, maybe there's not, maybe I'm crazy. Okay, there's that. Oh, these guys, we're gonna use these guys. Oh, he fits right there. And then we can fit the little flower guys in. And then we'll call that one good. Okay, these they stick pretty well. Yeah, we'll say they're good. Okay, we're done with him. So I thought about just sticking some of these little stars in just because they're that weird reddy orange. So they're going to be harder to use because they don't exactly coordinate with everything, but they coordinate perfectly with this layout. So we're going to go ahead and just sneak those guys in here. And I'll just add a little bit more texture around, a little more sprinkly bits. there's another one. Okay, so let's do up there. I say that's good on these stars. No, we need one more. I think he needs to be over here somewhere. Just to get in there. Okay, stars are good. Do we need to add these guys in here? Because they're super cute. He could be the center for the P. I mean, he's not necessary, but he's cute. So let's add him. And that little guy can stick in there. And then I think I want to stick him over here. So for some reason, I just super played up the whole pumpkin theme down in this corner. I didn't really mean to do that, but it is what it is. So there we are. And then I want to go in and stick these little acorns around. I mean, there's nothing really about the acorns. It's just the fact that they're adorable. And I haven't used them on anything yet, so we're going to just throw them in here. Do we need any more? I feel like one needs to go up here, but it feels odd. Okay, we're not gonna put one up there. We're good on all these little guys. I didn't even pull those guys out. Ow, let's use this. Well, no, we're good. We're good. We don't need them. We don't need the hearts. I'm gonna go in and use, I kind of want to use that peachy color, but the orange is just that perfect orange. So we're gonna have to go with orange. Stick these guys around. There we go. Okay, so I think that layout's done. I don't know that we need any more, but I feel like the PSL doesn't really stick out very much. So let's go in with a marker and do some outlining. And my hands are naturally just super shaky. It has to do with the medicine I'm on and the fact that I'm hypoglycemic. So even if I try, I don't make straight lines. But I kind of like, I mean, for my own personal taste, I like it. So there's that. And then there's not really journaling for this layout because it's not much. So I'll probably just do a little bit right here and then maybe add the date up in this area. And then that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that wasn't super boring. So here is our up close of everything. It's just super heavily embellished, just the way I like layouts. So there's that. And then this is the inspiration that we had before. So just like that. So there's that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and happy scrapping. Bye.